What's up guys, it's Repeat back, and this is my Smackdown live review video. I apologise for it going up a day later than I planned. My girlfriend was off yesterday, off work, so we spent the day together. I was hoping to have it up early this morning, but I've had to go into work and do some training, so this is the first chance I've had to do it. So without further ado, I'll get on with this week's Smackdown live. There are spoilers in this video, there will be results, etc. So obviously if you haven't yet watched Smackdown and you don't want to know the results, look away now, come back when you've watched it. For those of you who aren't bothered, obviously carry on, and for those of you who have, you'll know what happened. But these are just, you know, what happened and my personal sort of thoughts, observations, etc. on Smackdown. So it started off with Randy Orton in the ring, basically called Bray Wyatt out. Wyatt appeared in a video that basically he ended up sort of calling Randy Orton out and challenging to come find him, sort of thing. That video finished and then Orton left the ring. First match of the night was an 8-man tag match. We had American Alpha, Slater and Rhino versus the Usos, who've got new entrance music and obviously they've got a whole new look now, and they were teaming with the Ascension. It was a good opening match. The Usos and the Ascension got the win after Slater tapped out to one of the Usos. I can't remember which one it was. They did hit him with the double knee attack thing that they did to Chad Gable, and that led to him putting the submission move which made him tap out. So it's going to be Usos versus Slater and Rhino at No Mercy for the tag belts. So it'll be interesting to see which way that goes, whether they will give the belts to the Usos and then Alpha take the belts off the Usos, which I think is probably what's going to happen, but we'll have to wait and see. There was another backstage segment. It showed Orton walking around this really dark room. It was like very slightly lit, so you could just about see him. There was like an arrow thing stuck to the wall pointing one way, and then Orton spun it round and then went round the opposite way. He went to the left as opposed to the right. When the camera came back, the arrow had been turned back round to point towards the right. And then as it panned out even more, it showed you Eric Rowan stood with a new mask, completely new mask. It's got like horns and stuff on it. It looked pretty cool actually, I quite liked it. Then there was a promo video from Bray Wyatt. Next matchup was Carmella and Natalya versus Naomi and Shitty Bella. It was a decent match. Carmella pinned Nikki Bella, which was nice. Then there was another backstage segment with Orton wandering around backstage. Then next up in the ring we had, sorry about that, Spy. Kim. We had the Jizz and his street walking wife. They came to the ring, and then they showed a video that was supposed to show just how good Miz is, and you know, all it did remind me of just how long we've had to suffer him. You know, it's just, you know, personally I've never liked him, never liked the Miz. The fact that he actually got the WWE title was just a travesty. And then he pointed out his parents in the crowd, and I can honestly say that they're not exactly lookers. They're not, you know, I mean, I know I'm no oil painting, but they're a weird looking couple of people. And the night they decided to go upstairs and do the horizontal mambo is the worst idea since Mr. and Mrs. Hitler decided to do the same. Miz then was told by Maurice that Dolph Ziggler's parents were in the crowd, so he basically started, you know, calling them out on how much of a failure Ziggler is, etc., which obviously brought Ziggler out to the ring. Miz then gave Ziggler's tirade about how crap his career has been lately, and basically that you know, he should quit. Which, you know, you could see it kind of got to Ziggler. It's like, there's nothing I can do, it's booking, you know. But Ziggler did raise a few points in the fact that, excuse me, all Miz has done to retain his title is cheat constantly, which, you know, he has. He's a heel, that's what it does. And then Miz said he was going to leave the ring, and as he walked off, he got to the top of the ramp, and Ziggler laid down the challenge. Excuse me. One more Intercontinental title match, and he'll put up his career. Miz snapped at the chance, so the match is set for No Mercy. The IC title versus Ziggler career. Spoiler alert, this is where Ziggler wins the title. fingers crossed, hopefully, because I'd rather see Ziggler with the belt and on TV than Miz anywhere near WWE ring ever again. But yeah, so that's my prediction. I'm calling it now, as probably a lot of people are, and it is slightly obvious that that's where Ziggler's going to win the title. There was another Bray Wyatt video. It's starting to become a bit of a boring theme. Becky Lynch came out, presumably ready for a match, but she got attacked by Alexa Bliss, so that never happened. There was a shit Kurt Hawkins promo video. Just numb to the guy. Just absolutely nothing about him intrigues me. Yeah, another Wyatt video where he was stood basically running his mouth about Randy Orton, saying, "Oh, come find me, you're a coward, you're a coward." Then all of a sudden, from over Bray Wyatt's shoulder, you could see Orton walking up in a sheet mask. And then Wyatt was like, "Oh, you're a coward, Randy, where are you? Where are you? Come find me." And then as he turned around, he saw Orton. Orton got a few punches in, and then Wyatt disappeared. Orton sat down on the chair Wyatt had been sat down on and just started singing "He's Got the Whole World in His Hands." Video got a bit weird then. I don't know if they'd cocked up somewhere. It seemed like there was Orton sat in the chair where Wyatt had just been, and then Wyatt sat in a chair talking, but there was no sound, and I don't know. Anyway, it got weird, and then that ended. Thankfully, that was the end of the videos for the night. And then we're up to the main event. John Cena came out to the usual mixed reaction of Cena sucks and all that sort of stuff. Basically went and sat at ringside to watch the main event match, which was for the WWE World Championship, as it's now being called. They've dropped the heavyweight bit out of it. So yeah, that was a match between Dean Ambrose and AJ Styles. Both of them were done, segments early in the show. Styles basically saying how he was still the face to run the place and all this sort of stuff, and Ambrose saying he was going to be the guy that made him cry and all this sort of stuff. It was quite funny. And there was an backstage segment with Cena as well, saying how much it meant to him to tie the 16-time record and everything. So yeah, we had the main event, and it was. I really enjoyed the match. It was really good, and at the end, Styles was outside the ring and he punched Cena. Cena jumped up as Styles had got back into the ring. And Ambrose had Styles rolled up, and then because the referee telling Cena to get down, he didn't get the pinfall, so Ambrose went outside and punched Cena, and then he got back into the ring, got rolled up by Styles, who got the 3 count, and then Styles left the ring. Cena came in. There was a bit of a ding dong between him and Ambrose, and Styles got involved, and then it ended up with just Cena stood in the ring holding the belt up. And yeah, that was the end of Smackdown. I think it was a good show this week again. I think it was better than Raw. That's my personal point of view. I enjoyed it a lot more than I did Raw. Raw was just a bit. It just didn't. It was pretty much a rehash of Clash of Champions, a few rematches and little segments here and there. But I thought SmackDown was definitely the better show of the week. I've yet to watch this week's NXT though. So if that's a really good particular episode, I may do a video about that yet. I don't know. But like I said, that's pretty much that SmackDown. It's a 2-hour show wrapped up in less than 10 minutes. But yeah, like I said, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good show. I preferred it more than I did Raw. Hopefully, SmackDown will keep doing what it's doing, and it will definitely give Raw a run for its money. But yeah, that was my review. Those are my thoughts. So yeah, as always, guys, please feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, what you thought of it. If you haven't already, please feel free to subscribe. There's plenty more videos of all sorts of different things on my channel. There will be another video coming probably tomorrow. I've got a couple of things that have come through the post, and I've just got one more parcel to come. So if that comes tomorrow, I'll do the video then and put that up. I know it's going to be like 3 in a week and 2 in 2 days, but in this case, just getting stuff up as much as I can while I'm off work, because I don't know what days I'm going to be working next week yet. So like I said, there'll be another video coming up tomorrow, but as for now, that'll do it for me, guys. Thank you for watching the video. To those of you who have subscribed and have subscribed since I started my channel, thank you very much. It does mean a lot. To those of you who aren't subscribed, like I said, please feel free to spread the word. If you like my videos, Word of mouth is a good tool. And yeah, that'll do it for now, guys. As always, take care. See you later. Bye for now.
Southern boys with the promised strength.